Picture this. You're at the helm of a bustling bakery, surrounded by a team of bakers whose skills are unmatched. Yet, despite their expertise and passion, something isn't quite clicking. Half the team is driven by the goal of producing as many loaves as possible, while the other half is fixated on perfecting each loaf's quality. The result? A team pulling in opposite directions, and despite their talents, their collective performance suffers. It's a frustrating paradox, one that perfectly illustrates the importance of alignment in teamwork. Without coordination and a shared focus, even the most competent and motivated individuals can fall short of their potential as a team. This misalignment is the crux of why team collaboration can falter. In any organization, the absence of a unified goal is like trying to steer a ship with a dozen captains, each charting their own course. This is where the concept of goal alignment becomes indispensable. The ability to bring everyone together under a singular vision is what transforms a group of individuals into a high-performing team. It's not just about setting goals. It's about ensuring that everyone agrees on those goals and commits to them wholeheartedly. Take the bakery example. If the team leader sits down with the bakers and initiates a candid discussion, they might decide collectively that prioritizing quality over quantity is the way forward. From there, they could set a specific target, say, 2,000 premium quality loaves per day. Once the goal is clear, responsibilities are assigned, and each team member knows exactly how they'll contribute to achieving it. Suddenly, the team is no longer divided. They're moving in unison, their individual efforts synchronized toward a shared purpose. But as simple as this sounds, aligning team goals is rarely straightforward. Honest communication is often the biggest hurdle. Team members might hesitate to express their true opinions, fearing judgment or conflict. In such cases, the onus falls on the team leader to foster an environment where everyone feels safe to speak openly. This isn't just about keeping the conversation civil. It's about creating a space where diverse perspectives are welcomed and disagreements are seen as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. There's no universal recipe for these conversations, but there are some critical strategies leaders can employ. Ensure everyone has a chance to speak without being interrupted. Encourage a focus on facts and constructive arguments rather than personal criticisms or blame. And most importantly, keep the discussion on track, steering it away from tangents that dilute its purpose. When leaders consistently apply these principles, they pave the way for genuine alignment. But what happens when someone still doesn't meet expectations? Say the bakery's dough maker repeatedly produces subpar dough despite agreeing to the team's quality-first approach. Occasional lapses are understandable. Everyone has off days. But if poor performance becomes a pattern, accountability must come into play. Here's where accountability becomes a team-wide responsibility, not just a leader's burden. Think of it as securing a boat in a harbor with multiple ropes. If tied with just one flimsy rope, the boat risks breaking free during a storm. But with several strong ties, it stays firmly in place, no matter the waves. Similarly, when team members hold each other accountable in a supportive way, it strengthens the entire group's performance. Accountability, however, must be handled with care. If a struggling teammate is met with criticism or blame from their peers, it's unlikely to motivate improvement. In fact, it might push them further away from trying. Instead, accountability should feel like a safety net, not a whip. A simple gesture, like asking if they're okay or offering to help, can make all the difference. It shifts the narrative from judgment to support, fostering a positive environment where people feel encouraged to do better, not pressured to give up. This supportive approach to accountability also reinforces the value of communication. For team members to hold each other accountable constructively, they need strong interpersonal skills. If these skills are lacking, it's up to the team leader to facilitate their development. Whether through books, coaching, training sessions, or mentoring, there are countless ways to build these skills. The key is not just learning them, but applying them consistently in day-to-day interactions. At its core, Collaboration isn't just about getting the job done. It's about building an environment where every team member feels valued, supported, and aligned with a common purpose. When alignment, engagement, and communication come together, they form the foundation for truly high-performing teams. The takeaway? Start putting these principles into action. Whether you're leading a team or contributing as a member, fostering alignment and accountability can elevate not just your collective results, but also the satisfaction and growth of everyone involved. And remember, the success of any team starts with the commitment to collaborate well every single day. Until next time, keep striving to bring out the best in your team.